Okay. I'll be reading every constitutional that this app has. Preamble. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure dominance, domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Give me 1 second. Section 1. Article 1. The Legislative Branch. Section 1. The Legislature. All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and House of Representatives. Section 2. The House. The House of Representatives shall be composed of members chosen every second year by the people of the several states, and the electors in each state shall have the qualifications requisite for electors of the most numerous branch of the state legislature. No person shall be a representative who shall not have attained to the age of 25 years. Second here. Okay. Gotta get some music going. Help me read this to you guys. And been 7 years a citizen of the United States, and who shall not, when elected, be an inhabitant of that state in which he shall be chosen. Representatives and direct taxes shall be apportioned among the several states which may be included within this Union, according to their representative numbers, which shall be determined by adding to the whole number of free persons, including those bound to service for a term of years, and exclude Indians not taxed, 3/5 of all other persons. The previous sentence, in parentheses, was modified by the 14th Amendment, Section 2. The actual marathon shall be made within 3 years after the first meeting of the Congress of the United States, and within every subsequent term of 10 years, in each matter as they shall be law direct. The number of representatives shall not exceed 1 for every 30 representative, and until such enumeration shall be made, the state of New Hampshire shall be entitled to choose 3. Massachusetts, 8. Rhode Island and Providence Plantations, 1. Connecticut, 5. New York, 6. New Jersey, 4. Pennsylvania, 8. Delaware, 1. Maryland, 6. Virginia, 10. North Carolina, 5. South Carolina, 5. And Georgia, 3. When vacancies happen in the representation from any state, the executive authority thereof shall issue rights of election to fill such vacancies. The House of Representatives shall choose their Speaker and other officers, and shall have the sole power of impeachment. Section 3. The Senate. Do it. The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state, chosen by the legislature thereof. The preceding words in parentheses suppressed by 17th Amendment, Section 1, for 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote. Immediately after they shall be assembled, in consequence of the first election, they shall be divided as equally as may be into 3 classes. The seats of the senators of the first class shall be vacated at the expiration of the second year, of the second class to the expiration of the 4th year, and the third class at the expiration of the 6th year, so that 1/3 may be chosen every second year, and if vacancies happen by resignation. I hate these big words. I need a drink. 1 sec. or otherwise during the recess of legislator of any state, the executive thereof may make temporary appointments until the next meeting of the legislature, which shall then fill such vacancies. Then preceding words in parentheses were suppressed. I don't know how to say that word. By the 17th Amendment, Section 2. No person shall be a senator who shall not have attained to the age of 30 years and been 9 years a citizen of the U.S. States, also known as the United States, and who shall not, when elected, be inhabitant of that state for which he shall be chosen. The Vice President of the United States shall be President of the Senate, but shall have no vote, unless they be equally divided. The Senate shall choose their other officers, and also a president pro tempore, and the other absence of the vice president, or when he shall exercise the office of President of the United States. The Senate shall have the sole power to try all impeachments. When sitting for that purpose, they shall be on oath or affirmation. When the President of the United States is tried, the Chief Justice shall preside, and no person shall be convicted without the concurrence of 2/3 of the members present. Judgment in cases of impeachment shall not extend further than to removal from office and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States, but the party convicted shall nevertheless be liable and subject to indictment, trial, judgment, and punishment according to law. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a drink here real quick. You should be excited. Hey, Jordan, you there? Jordan. Jordan, you there? Alright, you ready for section 4? Alright, give me a second here. Section 4. Elections, meetings. The times, places, and manner of holding elections for senators and representatives shall be prescribed in each state by the legislature thereof. But the Congress may at any time, by law, make or alter such regulations, except as to the place of choosing senators. The Congress shall assemble at least one in every year. In such meeting shall be on the first Monday in December. The preceding words in parentheses were suppressed by the 20th Amendment, Section 2, unless they shall by law appoint a different day. Section 5. Membership, rules, journals, and adjournment. Each house shall be the judge of the elections, returns, and qualifications of its own members, and a majority of each shall constitute a quorum to do business. But a smaller number adjourn from day to day, and may be authorized to compel their attendance to absent members in such manner and under such penalties as each house may provide. Each house may determine the rules of its proceedings, punish its members for disorderly behavior, and with the concurrence of 2/3 except a member. Sorry, it appears my English isn't as good as I thought. Each house shall keep a journal of its proceedings.
from each time to time, published the same, excepting such parts as may in their judgment may require secrecy, and the yeas and nays of the members of either house on any question shall, at the desire of the fifth of those present, be entered on the journal. Neither house during the session of Congress shall, without the consent of the other, adjourn for more than 3 days, nor to any other place than that in which the two houses shall be sitting. Section 6. Compensation. The senators and representatives shall receive a compensation for their service, to be ascertained by law, and paid out of the Treasury of the United States, which is the Treasury Department. The preceding words were modified by the 27th Amendment. They shall, in all cases except treason, felony, and breach of peace, be privileged from arrest during their attendance at the session of their representative houses, and in going through and returning from the same, and for any speech or debate in either house. They shall not be questioned in any other place. No senator or representative shall, during the time for which he was elected, be appointed to any civil office under the authority of the United States, which shall have been created, of the elements whereof shall have been increased during such time. And no person holding any office under the United States shall be a member of either house during his continuance in office. Give me a second here, I gotta take a drink. Section 7. Revenue bills, legislative process, presidential veto. All bills for raising revenue shall originate in the House of Representatives, but the Senate may propose or concur with amendments as any other bills. Every bill which shall have passed the House of Representatives and the Senate there before it becomes a law, be present to the President of the United States. If he approve, he shall sign, but if not, he shall return it. That burns. If there's objections to the House. Where'd it go? With objections to the House in which it shall have originated, who shall enter the objections at large on their journal and proceed to reconsider it. If after such reconsideration 2/3 of the House shall agree to pass the bill, it shall be sent, together with the objections, to the other House, by which it shall likewise be reconsidered and approved by the 2/3 of the House. It shall become a law, but in all such cases the vote of both houses shall be determined by yeas and nays, and the names of the person voting for and against the bill shall be entered on the journal of each house respectfully. If any bill not be returned to the President by the President within 10 days, Sunday accepted. If we don't include Sundays, that's a weekday, that's a weekend. After it shall have been presented to him, the same shall be a law, in like manner as if he had signed it, unless the Congress by their adjournment prevents its return, in which case it shall not be law. Every order, resolution, or vote to which the concurrence of the Senate and House of Representatives may be necessary, except on the question of adjournment, shall be presented to the question
shall be presented to the President of the United States, and before the same shall take effect, shall be approved by him or disapproved by him, shall be repassed by 2/3 of the state, the Senate, and the House of Representatives, according to the rules and limitations prescribed in the case of bill. Section 8. Powers of Congress. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises, to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. But all duties, imposts, and exercise shall be uniform throughout the United States. To borrow money on the credit of the United States to regulate commerce with foreign nations. I should say it in the voice.
To regulate commerce with foreign nations.
Oh well. And among several states and with the Indian tribes. Give me a second here. To regulate commerce with foreign nations and among several states within... Okay, we said that. To establish a uniform rule of naturalization and uniform laws of the subject of bankruptcies throughout the United States. To establish a uniform rule of naturalization and uniform laws on the subject of bankruptcies throughout the United States. To coin money, regulate the value thereof and of foreign coin, and fix the standard of weights and measures, to provide for the punishment of counterfeiting the securities and current coin of the United States. To establish post office and post roads. To promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writings and discoveries. Constructions, oh my god. To constitute tribunals inferior to the Supreme Court, to define and punish piracies. I'm gonna fucking stop here. Sorry, guys.